Clients like we do.
ABC 10 News meteorologist Angelica Campos joining us with a look now at our forecast. It was pretty nice out there today, Angelica.
A really nice day, a great day to start the Hispanic Heritage Month, and it continues all the way through October 15th. Sunny skies today, 72 degrees in our city, just looking lovely. The onshore winds are picking up, and that is going to become a problem. I'll show you why in a little bit. First, let's take a look outside. Isn't that gorgeous? You start to see some of those clouds developing. We're going to see that marine layer coming back tonight and into tomorrow. And getting back to the surf, we still have some elevated surf, but it's going to be lowering through the rest of the week and into the weekend. It should be much better. Over the last 24 hours, temperatures dropped down another 3 degrees in Ramona, Water Springs, and Julian. Also in Alpine, we're expecting that cooling process to continue. But it's not just the cool air, it is also drier, right? It doesn't feel as humid as it did maybe even a week ago. The temperatures are still at 79 degrees in Escondido, Ramona, El Cajon, 78, Alpine, 66 degrees in La Jolla, and it is going to be a cool night. Looking at the relative humidity here. How dry is it out there? We have numbers in the 20s in the deserts, about 9%. It is going to continue dropping, averaging close to 9, maybe even 15% in the mountains, and that becomes a problem. High pressure is breaking down, onshore flow is picking up, so we have the combination now of dry air and gusty winds from the west that elevates fire danger. We're going to keep the conditions nice and cool through the weekend, but again, elevated fire danger will continue. And look at what happens as we head into next week. We start to see a shift, storm to the north, high pressure to the south, and between that could trigger some Santa Ana conditions, and those changes are expected for next week, potentially starting on Monday. Better chances for Tuesday and Wednesday. This cool trend will continue. The deserts will take a little bit longer, at least until the weekend, before temperatures drop below 100 degrees. Fire danger also expected to continue for the entire 7-day forecast. It will be dry and breezy, and eventually the winds could be changing direction out of the east next week. The marine layer is going to persist at night and into the morning with patchy clouds, maybe even some patchy fog, potentially lowering visibility in the morning. So take it easy and be mindful. You may run into some slowdowns because of the marine layer. It'll extend from the coast all the way to the 15, clearing by mid-morning. Taking a closer look at the numbers here in your 7-day forecast, mid-70s tomorrow, around 76 degrees near the coast, patchy clouds clearing, becoming mostly sunny, and you're going to see a lot of sunshine once the marine layer clears. Inland communities, 83 degrees for tomorrow, mid-80s over the weekend, and even cooler on Sunday and Monday with an average high of 81 degrees. Our mountains will be in the 70s. If you remember last week, we were tracking monsoonal thunderstorms. This is the opposite. We're looking at drier conditions, and then eventually next week looking at that setup that could bring our first round of Santa Ana conditions. Typically, the Santa Ana season doesn't begin until October 1st, rather, but we know the possibility is always there as long as the conditions are right, and that could happen early next week. And the desert's cooling to 98 on Sunday, Lindsay.
It's cool for the desert. All right, thanks, Angelica.